Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Oh, and them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector, and me I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say, knock it, Ryan.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Ryan LFC back again, guys. Another top shelf video for you guys today. Sorry about not having Craig Butler on the show last night. Didn't get you with him, didn't book the appointment, but I can say this right now in the intro, so the people that are watching back on the replay, I have you guys covered. The man himself, Craig Butler, going to be here tonight. 100% he will be here tonight. I made the dialogue a couple of minutes ago, and it will happen tonight. Hopefully nothing happened, because I really want to discuss why Craig leaving Mona High School and talk about the Tivoli versus Mona second round game. Alright? So if you guys just join in, make sure you like the video, make sure you share your thought down in the comment section. And people on the replay, listen, I have you guys covered tonight. Alright? So big up to all of the people them who support the show. Big up to all the people them who really enjoying watching Ryan LFC and never have any doubt to bring you guys the panel, the person when I put them in the title. So big up to all of you guys down in the comment section. So we're going to have Craig join us tonight, definitely. All right, big up. But we're going to talk about a few of the Manning Cup game them. Warm up a little bit before Craig, because when Craig come on, I just cheat Mona and Tivoli Garden. So let's give the rest of the team them a little bit of tension, all right, before the man himself come on and thing. So you guys know when it come on to the Manning Cup really starts second round in a schoolboy football in Jamaica. All right. So the people them who always have the early pace set in a Manning Cup, real football in the Manning Cup and the Dakar Cup start in the second round, and you guys can see it. All right. I want to talk about my school. All right. Excelsior, big top school, but we haven't won the Manning Cup for a long time. But Excelsior do fantastic this season. Hopefully they can go far and win something. All right. The next school is Charlie Smith. Excelsior lose 1-0. Yeah. And they lose 1-0. So hopefully they can bounce back. Campion College versus Charlie Smith. A 1-1 draw. That was a very good game. A lot of people are asking why champion in the second round in the Manning Cup. This is history. No, people. That means you now watch the Manning Cup and you now listen. Campion is a good team. You understand? I don't think they're going to win the Manning Cup, but next year they're going to be a much better team. But recently, Campion is doing some great stuff up there in Campion. So don't count out this Campion team, all right? Charlie Smith always have a lot of talent, and you never know where you're going to get from Charlie Smith, all right? This is the second year without Jerome as the head coach of Charlie Smith. So that's telling you a lot, all right? Life after Coach Jerome Wade, Charlie Smith feeling the hand. But they're doing well. All right? Jonathan Grant lost to STGC. If you guys don't know STGC, that is St. George's College, former Manning Cup champion. All right? They win. They defeat Jonathan Grant by 4-1. St. George's have a lot of work to do, but in my opinion, I still think they have a lot of work to do. I think Georges is just not the same Georges, all right? But Bertis is a very good coach, and last year they do really bad. Really bad. But this year, I think Georges perform much more. All right? So the other game, Jose Martin, 0-0. Kingston College, 0-0. That surprised to me. Kingston College draw against, not a great. Jose Martin, as I say, Jose Martin, goalkeeper, make some fantastic save, but I didn't expect this one, but I expect come Saturday, Jonathan, keep on say Jonathan Grant, Jose Martin, I think George is going, KC going to step it up. Norman Manley lost by 5-0 against Kingston. Why me keep on mess up the Kingston College, Georges, and Jamaica College. My apology if you're a Jamaica College fans. They defeat Norman Manley by 5-0. That's a surprise to me. St. Diego lost by 2-1. Stats is a team that a lot of people say they're going to do. They're going to do well in the Manning Cup. All right? Definitely. Stats is a team that a lot of people have them as a dark horse. But we will see how that go. All right? The surprise one. Wolmer's lost to St. Catherine. I watch the St. Catherine team. They're not a bad team. Very good coach. Coach that have the experience. Been there and done that. Win the Manning Cup with Bridgeport. And the man himself. Raphael, big up yourself, brother. Enough love and respect. But the $1 million question is, all right, who going to win the Manning Cup this year? Who really is the team going to win the Manning Cup? Is it STGC? Is it Kingston College? Is it Jose Martin? Is it Tivoli Garnis Campion? Is it Mona High School? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know. Because, recently, for the last 2 years, you don't have an out and out team that you're going to say going to win the Manning Cup. It has really, really been close recently, the Manning Cup. But Mona I defeat Tivoli Garden by 2-0. Mona look very, very well, very impressive. We're going to have Craig speaking about Mona. All right. I think Mona is really, really coming into them own right now. Tivoli Garden have some pass. Excelsior coach down there. This is a long time Tivoli Garden don't get into the second round in the Manning Cup. So seeing them getting through in the second round, that simply mean Liebert Alleman, X Factor, Coach Karomi. Great thing. All right. Great thing. But let's see the rest of game them going to play on Saturday. As I say, so those who just joining in, Jose Martin 0-0 against Kingston College. Norman Manley lose to Jamaica College by 5-0. St. Diego lost to Stats by 2-1. Wolmer's lost to St. Catherine. The team is a buggy team in St. Catherine. All right. Jonathan Grant lost by 4-1. Georges beat them. Excelsior lost. Excelsior, I don't know when I go on with. But Charlie Smith 1-1 draw and Mona defeat them. Tivoli by 2-0. So before we get on Craig on the show, we're going to call it Tivoli coach. I want to hear the perspective of the Tivoli Garden coach before we having Craig on the show tonight. So we're going to call the Tivoli coach and hear what they have in plan to try defeat this Mona team. It's going to be impossible, but football, you never know what's going to happen. Right? So we're going to have the Tivoli Mona playing. It's nice to get the perspective from the Tivoli coach, and we'll have the Mona coach soon as possible on the show. So let's see what the Tivoli Garden coach have to say. Seems like he's very busy. Seems like the coach is very busy. Or he's probably still there And but yes, people. So people, smash the like button, people. Like up the show, people. Enough respect, big brother. Enough respect. Big up yourself, brother. Nothing but love and respect, man. Blessing, brother. Always a blessing. Blessing. Enough respect. Appreciate you. You're here. All right. But one minute. All right,
Yeah, man.
guys. So guys, I have a special guest on the show. It was a quick one, but before me get my rest of panelists on the show, I just call the man that responds for the Manning Cup. That I believe that the most credible opinion and all of these stuff when it come on to and accurate over the years when it come on to the Manning Cup. And you guys know who I'm speaking to right now. Mr. Grant, good evening, sir. Welcome to the show, live on Ryan LFC.
Good evening, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, man. All is well?
If all is well, I'd be in heaven, so all is not well, but is best as can be.
Okay, thank you, thank you, sir. But you know that I just are saying it to the viewers them that listen, Manning Cup really start in the second round and stuff. I see Jamaica College drop 5 against Norman Manley. What are your perspective on the team them in the second round and who we really can look out for to win the Manning Cup?
I said it before that. I know I told you this before, and it still stands as how it is. You had Craig Butler on the program recently. Mona is definitely one of the favorites. However, they have some technical issues. Jamaica College labeled as one of the favorites. Kingston College and St. John's College also in the mix. But they can't take away anything from St. Andrew Technical High. I mentioned them, coached by Philip Williams. There's a team that have been to the semi-finals in the last 5-6 years. They've been there every single year, semi-finals. They've been to the finals the last 5 years. They've been to the finals twice. So they know how to actually go to the final. They know how to go to the semi-finals. But they're not going over that hurdle. They have one title they won in 1987. But the fact is, those are the schools that are expected to actually go through to the semi-finals and also the final. Let me break it down for you. What's going to get interesting, although this is the second round and versus played, all teams play the first leg, and second leg starts tomorrow and also on Saturday. But guess what? This is where it gets interesting. When when you go through the second round and go through to the quarterfinal round, 2 groups of 4. Now, in a group could consist of St. George's College, who won their first leg, Kingston College, who drew against Jose Marti. That game was played at Royal Lakes. They got opportunities. And Mona could be in one group. Now, Mona winning their first leg in one, beating Tivoli by 2-0. So when the dust is settled, those 3 teams will go into one group. That's my expectations. No, along with either Campion or Charlie Smith. So those teams will go in the group of 4. So when they are in the group of 4, 2 teams will come from that group. Now that will be a tough contest, which houses St. George's College, Kingston College, Mona, or maybe Charlie Smith or Campion College, whichever one qualified from that. That's evenly contested affair. A game was drew in the first leg. So that group will be very, very tight to see who will come from that group. So that's where you said the money cup starts in the second round. For me, the money cup starts in the quarterfinal round, not the second round for me. So that in itself would be interesting to see which 2 teams will come through. And however, on the other side of the scale, Jamaica College, guess what? We'll be right there with St. Andrew Technical and Haile Selassie, who defeated Excelsior. I think they'll go through ahead of Excelsior. And St. Catherine, who defeated Wolmer's, I think they'll get the nod over Wolmer's again. So those 4 teams will go into the other group. That's when it's going to be hot bread. I'm expecting Jamaica College to go through to the semifinals, but I can't call it for the next group. I can't call it for anybody else. Okay.
Because for a man that have so many experience covering the Manning Cup, that I tell you that in the quarterfinal with the other side, JC have it a little bit more easy, but the Mona and the KC will face off in one. So that's the difficulty of the Manning Cup.
Yes. So it's dependent on which group you fall into. And I think JC, as you said a while ago, JC will have it a little bit easier than KC, Georges, or Mona. They'll be fighting tooth and nails on one end. And I'm not disrespecting Charlie Smith or Campion College, but I think the 3 teams I mentioned are just a notch above those 2 teams who are qualifying for a spot.
Okay, fair enough. But you said I talked to you earlier on, and you think a lot of people on the road saying that Mona going to win the Manning Cup, but I think Jamaica College is a silent shooter this year, and I watched them against this school, St. Catherine High. I know that was the rain kind of disrupted, but when I watched the highlight and stuff, something really telling me about this Jamaica College team. They don't give up a lot of goal, and they are they score a lot of goal in the Manning Cup. So I think a lot of people not paying attention to this
JC.
Yes, this JC team. You know what I mean? And especially them are going to be on the other side of the group where it's not going to be too difficult for them.
If they're not paying attention to JC, something is wrong. You haven't been following the schoolboy football competition for a very long time. For the last couple of years, when Miguel Coley was the coach, David Ferguson is the coach now. When Miguel Coley was the coach, they tend to start out shaky. And when they play the first game, they tend to start out shaky, and they build momentum, and they prime them for the right place, which is the knockout stages. So JC for the last couple of years have never started that strong. They always look shaky at first. But when they bring it together, they bring it together. Yeah, they have lost, but they've gone to the final or semi-finals. They're right there in the mix. They are one of the favorites here. The Mona, I said by Craig Butler, they have looked extremely good up front. A little bit suspect at the back, but certainly, if they meet a strong team with physical prowess and can move the ball around like Jamaica College, they'll be in problem. They will be in problem. Okay. And it showed against Tivoli. And JC is a better team. So Mona has lived as one of the favorites, as early contenders, one of the favorites. They will go far. How far they'll go, I don't know though. But to be honest, I think they are a notch ahead of that group which they're going to go into, and which will see them maybe going through to the semifinals.
Yeah. Yeah. But another team that where a lot of people surprised that Ozen Martin hold out Kingston College in that game. I get a few highlight that Kingston College hit the post, miss shots from like 5 yards away from goal, open goal and stuff. You think KC have enough to come back in the second round to beat this Ozen Martin team?
KC going through. Well, I won't even argue that. KC is going through. What happened was they missed their opportunities in that first leg. However, Ozen Martin did not play that first leg to win. They were very defensive. They had 11 man behind the ball at all times. So they were very defensive. However, and even after having 11 persons behind the ball, KC was still hitting the post and hitting the upright. They got opportunities to win the game, but they did not. The field over by Royal Lakes is a compact field. Dumbo Holden uses that field. It's a compact field. It's not as big as Stadium East. Now, where KC trains, where KC plays is Stadium East. Return leg will be played at Stadium East. So I think that Ozen Martin will be in some problem. They have bigger field where there's a lot more spaces and KC can exploit.
Okay, fair enough. But listen, I take you out of your busy time, Bridget. I appreciate, I tell you 5 minutes, you give me 9 minutes. Now go be greedy, man. Really appreciate it. We catch up again and we discuss the Dakar Cup. That's for another one. But appreciate it, Bridget.
No problem. The Costa Cup is hotter.
Yeah. You think so?
The Costa Cup is hotter. The Costa Cup starts, that round starts on Saturday. Mm-hmm. All 8 games will be played on Saturday, round of 16. That is going to be a humdinger. 4 groups of 4. It's a humdinger.
Okay. What about Champion? I hear that they have a 14-year-old. I can't remember his name. I think I saw Zidane do a video on him. I say,
we did.
What's the name of that player?
I don't remember his name, but not coming to me right now. Mm-hmm. But he's a good player. He's a very good player. Skill wise, need to be improved somewhat. But technically, he's very good. He knows the game well. He is a talented 14-year-old. Let's say that. We had a discussion on the radio recently. Is he the best 14-year-old I've ever seen? No, he's not. He's not the best 14-year-old I've ever seen. I mean, Stanley Banks and other names can come to mind. But he's up there with them. And I think he's just a little lower level than them, but he's a very good 14-year-old.
Okay. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Enjoy your evening, my brother.
Yeah, man. Respect. We'll touch base again.
Yes, man. All right, people. You see that? Big guest that in a people. Grant. Who know him? Work on the radio station. Cover the thing. But all right. So let's try to get by the Tivoli coach before Craig come on. Because when Craig come on, a totally different thing. But I just want to hear about Tivoli and Tivoli Prospects, because I think this Tivoli team, I hear that Mona find it really difficult to play against this Tivoli team. But you know what stood out to me having this conversation, people? So I thought the Manning Cup start in the quarterfinal, right? In the second round. But it's going after this weekend. I think after this weekend, you're going to only have 8 teams left. So on the other side, you can expect to have a group if everything goes well. You can expect to have a group with Mona, KC, right? You can have a group with Mona, KC, and Georges, and it's going to up to Excelsior or Ice Lassie. Let's see what's going to happen. But people, we have Craig now, so we're going to bring on Craig and stuff. Craig, good evening, sir. Welcome to the show.
Good evening. What's up?
How are you doing, man? I just have Sir Grant on the show from KLAS talking about Mona. I'm really impressed with Mona and stuff. Everybody really impressed with Mona, right? But Craig,
yeah,
all the preparation for today training session for the game against Tivoli Gardens second leg. How was it today?
We just did our usual preparation. and some KFC and ice bath. Get everybody ready.
Okay. So what about what happened in the normally Mona that score a lot of goal. Second round, I know second round can be a very difficult second round, especially meet some better team. You guys play against Tivoli Garden, defeat Tivoli by 2-0. What are your guys' mindset going into this second leg? Very important. One of the biggest game in them stuff.
Well, it's just important that we prepare the phases of our game for tomorrow, and employ different facets of our system in those phases to ensure the victory. We're not really concerned about the scoreline. We know we'll come out ahead. KCB driving. Yeah, we'll come out ahead, and we know Tivoli is a hard-nosed, hard-playing team, and what we've shown in the last 4 or 5 games is that we are easily capable of defending against anybody. We have a lot of clean sheets in the last 4 or 5 games, and we are also capable of scoring when we want to. So it's about employing the right tactics at the right time. And for tomorrow's game, as I said, we're not too concerned, but we're prepared to face and how we're going to employ it.
So we know, Craig, Mona as a high scoring team. What led in Mona? I know they have the capability to keep in clean sheet, but everybody know Mona playing this expand football, going forward, scoring a lot of goal. What do you guys tweak in a system and say, listen, it's coming to nitty-gritty now. We're going to keep it tight. We're going to score a goal, but we're not going to give up any goal. You guys tweet anything or try to achieve to go out there and just score and win goal?
We just shifted from the domino 6 system to the domino 5 system, and that system protects from goals being scored against us. It doesn't lend us as much goal scoring opportunities. We probably get about 3/4 of the amount of chances we have in normal games, but it ensures that we have less goal scoring chances against us. We're more compact, we're more able to cover the width of the field, and so it's fine. One of the things that's important is that you have to understand the methodology being used is the phalanx system, similar to what Spartans used in the days of old. Yeah? And where you'd have a deep, strong line, impregnable line of defense. Yeah, so we've been utilizing that well and scoring a lot of goals as a result of the press high. A lot of people have been trying to break that press. So we have to employ our second phase, which is the domino 5, and it works well for us.
Okay. So this game you against Tivoli Garden, what are the injury update you can tell us? Who going to fit? If it's everybody fit, what are the procedure of the injured? If you have any injured.
All players are 100% ready for the game tomorrow. So we don't have every people who are injured, we rested them the last game. And now for this game we'll have all hands on deck. So
Craig, okay. So you lead in Tivoli Garden by 2-0, right? Your mindset preparing for your last Manning Cup and for most of the youth them at Mona, and as a Mona coach, your last Manning Cup this year, coaching in Manning Cup, you can winning this one against Tivoli Garden, you can expect to meet the likes of St. George's, Kingston College in one group. That's going to be really tough for Mona up against team that been there, done that, win the Manning Cup, have a lot of experience, have good experience, coaching staff. Or do you prepare your boys to face some of these biggest teams in the quarterfinal round?
Well, first of all, you need to break down the facade that you just spoke of. None of the players that Casey has been there and done that on one man cup. They're all new players. George's got 6 love last year.
Craig, are you still there? I think Craig kind of frees people. All right. But let's hopefully it can come in back for Craig. So people, in the meantime, people, can you smash the like button? Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, are you hearing me, Craig?
Hello?
Are you hearing me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
so
I'm hearing you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. So repeat what you just said, because I think the thing come true. I think you get a call or something. So whenever you hear what they say.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that you have to break down the facade that you just spoke of. That the teams that would have been in the next zone, the next round, if we make it to the next round, would be teams that are experienced winning the money cup. This is not so. None of the, I don't think any, I think Casey lost 19 players from their winning money cup team. And George's got 6 love last year. So really, they're not teams that have been used to winning the money cup. They're all new kids playing just like us. And we have already broken down that facade for ourselves. So we're not very impressed with who we're going to play against. We're going to just go out and do our best. We know that they're quality players in the teams. Whisper is there at KC. Prophet is there at KC. The Ras is there at George's with Gargamel and Young Burkett. So you have some good talent that we're playing against. But I don't believe that the talent that is going to we are playing against will be as effective as a unit facing the Mona boys, because these Mona boys are all talented. If you were to pick a all-managed team and you were to leave out any more than 3 of those players, it would be an unfair pick. So that's the truth of it. We are well prepared, well drilled, and organized. But the most important thing that people have to recognize is we have to get past Tivoli first. Don't count the chickens before they're hatched. Be humble and understand that, hey, we just have to do our job, and then when we get through, if we get through, then we take it one match at a time. But don't tell me nothing about these schools that have been there and done that. Been there and done what?
All right. Here the twist to it. So Mona, if it wasn't for technical issue with Issa last year, Mona had have the experience playing in our Walker Cup final for the first time, right? Most of the Mona player them that play last season in this current Mona team, right? Fine. Mona more experienced than the Kingston College and the Georges player them, based on what Mona has done last season, right? But as a tradition school like the St. George's and the Kingston College, like
bring that traditional bullshit.
Like no, oh Craig, you know, say that play a part in a football, Craig.
Hey, okay. You know, say it used to play a part in our life too. You know, say apartheid used to be tradition. You know, say slavery used to be tradition. There's a new kid on the block. There's a new sheriff in town, bro. Now come to me with that tradition. I don't disagree with on that, you know, Craig. I agree, say Mona is hot right now. And them not afraid of no team right now. But the X factor is listen. If you had been playing against people who would have been impressed with tradition, then you could say tradition. But when you talk to them, my Mona players, they're Spartans, brother. They have no respect.
I get that. I'm not this. Me know that. Craig.
Never give up, never surrender, never
me know say a soldier. And me know the Mona team a soldier. But listen, Craig. Last season, Liverpool I beat up everybody in the Champions League. Real Madrid know how to do it. They have the experience. The club have the experience. They know what it takes to win the big things. We played them last season, and the man they make me cry. Make me take out nearly 16 painkiller last year. in the Champions League final. So I'm saying Liverpool
Yeah,
at
but you know what, though? Liverpool has won Champions League too.
yeah, but
Bayern
Real
Munich
Madrid
has
when
won
it come on
Champions
to
League too.
13 Champions League, Craig.
There was a time when Real Madrid never won any Champions League, don't.
Of course, I'm
There
not.
was
I'm
a
listen.
time when Real Madrid, listen, and all I know, and at that time when Real Madrid never won any Champions League before, they were traditional Champions League clubs, don't.
Yeah,
And then Real Madrid started come and beat up everybody, and they became the traditional Champions League club, don't.
yeah.
So what do you think we're at now?
So all right, me.
What has been said in Mona will last for generations.
So Craig,
It's not just today, it will last for generations.
me not disagree
And
with it. You
players
know.
lined up behind the players that are in the system. So, and listen, the ball game round, you know, brother.
Yeah,
A one goal can cause a man to lose a game. So it's not always the better team win. That's why I've
Yeah.
always told people, I don't care whether I win Money Cup or not. I
Yeah.
care but if I establish a proper system that Jamaica can follow. I
Mhm.
care if the boys go out and get that opportunities. I care if the school gets to be more respected. And those things I care about. But winning Money Cup or not winning Money Cup can be up to a one man make a mistake on the ball. When I lost Money Cup in Money Cup final in 1984, my goalkeeper made a mistake and accidentally rolled out the ball at the opponent. Did that make the opposing team better than me? No. But guess what? They win Money Cup. So I don't really care about winning Money Cup or not winning Money Cup. I care about making the players the best that they can be and giving a Jamaica a system that is consistent with our genetics, methodology, and way of life. So we
Okay.
can be unique in our approach to playing football and we don't follow people, we don't follow the traditional countries. It's the things like that that make people mash up with them. The traditional countries like Brazil and Germany and Spain and all of those. We have too much respect for them. So we're trying to follow them instead of creating our own. Something that is more consistent. Casey, Casey, a big driver. Yeah. Look over here, up to your left. Yeah.
Okay.
Right? So we have to create our own. Which one
Yeah.
went to Real Sociedad the other day? Him, Dip, and Dante, and Duke. And the players at Real Sociedad did not make one through pass to us. You know why? Because they don't have forwards that are fast. So they learn to tiki-taki.
Yeah,
So
play
when
through the
they
line
go
and all of deep stuff.
Yeah, and they're not getting the balls through to him. Because they do not expect it to be that fast, they can't catch the ball if they sell it.
Yeah.
Because they don't have players like that. So their system caters to what their genetics are. While our system, as a nation, has been catering to what? The people from Spain or Germany or Brazil come and coach us because of what their genetics are, not because of what our genetics are.
Mhm.
So I create a system that is going to be consistent with what our genetics as a nation is. That's why I can play 2 or 3 defenders if I want.
Mm.
Because I can cover the distance of the field in the space of time that the ball would be in flight from the opponent's goal and then press them high. You understand?
Yeah.
So I can talk about my system now because it's not very going to be easy for anybody to beat. All when they try. Because it takes time to be able to counter that. To be able to counter it, you have to do it better than me. And you can't. Right now. You tell them about 5, 10 years.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. Agree.
Just imagine, right?
Mhm.
Just imagine. Let me give you an example. Just imagine. If you are an elephant, right?
Mhm.
And the next animal is a fish. And the next animal is a cheetah, right? If you were to fight water to fight. Don't.
No, can you lose the
An elephant wouldn't go into the water to fight the shark. Can you lose the battle?
Yeah.
Right? You
Yeah.
wouldn't go try run a race with a cheetah. I'm gonna lose though.
Yeah.
But if they play to his strengths, if they say, okay, I'm an elephant, I'm big, I'm strong. So they go push down the man them and must can step on a cheetah and crush the fish ahead whenever they come up to the water. You understand? That is what I'm talking about when I say creating a system that is consistent with genetics. We're fast, we're creative, skillful, and we're tenacious. In other words, you hear the saying, we come up with all out, we're fighters, we don't give up. So if you can hone that into a system, a method of playing within a formation or two, then it's going to be very difficult for anybody else in the world to beat us because we're faster than everybody else. On a whole, if you take up our entire national team and say, okay, let us check the speed of our entire national team versus the rest of the world. We're faster than them, but we're not using it. Pure long ball and then think that we're a kick. Or we're trying to play like Brazil, tiki-taki, if a Brazilian coach a coach. An Icelandic coach is here now, I don't know what we're to do as a nation. But what we need to be doing as a nation is to play how Phoenix and Mona play. You understand? It's your whisper play that is playing to his strengths, speed, power, explosion, creativity, intelligence.
Yeah.
When you get the ball, you don't see this and knock it. Him take it on people, don't.
Direct.
Why does he take on people?
Direct. Straight direct.
Why is he direct? Why is
Because
he direct? Why is he direct? Because I taught him to be that way.
Yeah.
Yeah? Because that is where his strengths are. That's who he is.
Him don't turn up the ball. Him don't turn up the ball too much.
Pass the ball around.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to turn back the ball no time at all. He's the weapon, him is the knife in your hand that you need to execute with, or the gun. The trigger needs to be pulled. You understand?
Yeah.
So, and that's how Mona plays. When you have a center for score 20 goals in Manico, and he's the leading goal scorer in Manico, that is not enough to tell you that is a system in my play. For 3 quarters of the game, that player does not go forward, him don't play center forward. 3 quarters of the game, he's at center half.
Yeah.
But because the team presses, plays high, and he goes through, you can't stop him. Because you can't mark him and come from too deep.
Would you say? Remember who?
Franz Beckenbauer.
Yeah. We play for Beckenbauer. We play for when him there. Germany.
You ever heard of the total football Hungarian national team? With Puskas and them and them?
No. Me young in a Craig. I don't know about that one.
Google it and you're going to see them play and see if you don't see them play like how we play.
But Craig, I've been as a kid watching you playing Arnett Garden over the years with Shoe Shines, with Bailey, with all of these players, right? And you're there in the stands, Arnett Garden. Because at the time, I play Premier League, chain Arnett Garden, Premier League, and Arnett Premier League team, Jerome can tell you, the player them don't like play against Phoenix because guess what? Fit, the condition, and the Premier League baller say you can't compete with them. Them chain every single day. Would you classify your system or you play is like a Jurgen press?
A Jurgen press?
Yeah, Jurgen Klopp. Because when I watch your team play, like non-stop running, non-stop pressing, non-stop closing down the ball and all of these things, also everybody play a high line too.
Yeah, but that's what we need to do. It's not about Jurgen. It's a Jamaican. I don't follow nobody.
Because I see that's how I see Liverpool play.
No other. The formation that we play, no other club or country has ever played it in the history of football.
What's that formation?
I Me not tell you. I can tell you. They're called a domino 5 and domino 6. But it's impregnable. It's like it's like the Spartans 300. The wall. It's deep. It's a deep wall that moves as a unit. You can't go through. You have to go over it. You can't go through. When you go over it, that's when the problems start.
So you say you use a 3-5-2 because most of the time you only have 3 defenders at the back or 2.
I don't use that 3-5.
But so you have so much people in the box all the time. So me ask you the formation. You can't hide the formula.
Why not? Then I can watch man and try to figure it out.
And everybody are smart like that for figure the formation. I go call my Tivoli coach later and ask him the formation because them say the way up to beat Mona. Not the Tivoli coach say. Be physical with them, be rough with them, and you get in them head.
Nah, that's not impossible. We're bigger and stronger than everybody else in the league. And faster. And fit. So you're gonna get physical with me.
So Craig, I want to play a video. I'm gonna play a video of you saying and get the viewers them because this is a question I'm gonna ask you, alright? So listen to this. Listen to yourself.
Good morning. Just want to say congratulations to Mona High School yesterday for winning yet again another game, keeping a 100% record intact, beating Tivoli by 2-0. I also would like to just let everyone know officially that this is my last year coaching in the Manning Cup, and I'll be focusing on the Phoenix, the boys right now getting ready to become pros. Some of them you will have seen in the Manning Cup this year. You will not see them again. This is the last time they'll play for Mona or KC or JC. We will be moving them out to professional clubs. So enjoy the Manning Cup, people, and understand the impact.
Craig, 2 questions I have for you. Why leaving Mona and how many of the Mona players going overseas?
Several.
How many? Okay, seems like we lost Craig there. All right. Very, very important. So Craig said this is him last year at Mona. I'm asking him why I'm leaving Mona. I know the kids want to further their football education, go overseas playing for a club. So I want to know how many of the Mona players going overseas. He said he's going to focus more on Phoenix Academy. All of these things, I want to know what is Craig next move. I know him said he want players to go overseas, and most of the players them playing Manning Cup for Mona now. Yeah. So hopefully I can get Craig back on. I don't know what happened, people. It's not my fault. So you guys can wait a little bit before Craig join us back again. But it was a good discussion. People down in the comment section, when I watch the Manning Cup, people there at Jamaica, what formation the Mona High School use? People, talk to me. Talk to me, people, because I only watch one game of Mona and watch highlight. You know? Talk to me. Special edition, big up, brother. Long time to see you, brother. DNA football, big up yourself, brother. Enough love. Enough love and respect, brother. Jason, big up yourself. Prince, big up yourself, brother. Enough love and respect. So, they said Tivoli fail to take chance against Mona. Okay. So, Tivoli create a lot of opportunity. Let me know, people, if Tivoli,
Yeah, sorry about that.
yeah, no problem. Yeah, but yeah, the two questions them ask you though, Craig.
No, not really. Ask them again.
So, I saw you post a video on Instagram, saying this is your last year coaching in the Manning Cup. You're going to focus more on Phoenix Academy, and most of the players them are all of the players them playing on the Mona team will be their last year. They're going to go overseas, go further them education in clubs in Europe that they want to be playing pro. Why you leaving Mona?
Stop. Slow down. Yeah, go on. Yeah, the Casey. Go on. Sorry about that. Yeah, I teach Casey to do something. Yeah, what you say now? Why we
Yeah.
leaving Mona?
Yeah.
We're finishing out the season. We're going to do our best for the season. If you look at the players that are currently, they're between 17 and 18. About 6 or 7 of them. So the next phase for them would be to go into Europe, into the clubs. So Whisper, Duby, several of them are going to be moving into those clubs. So it's up to me to ensure that I manage that process. And remember, I wear 2 hats. One is as the coach for Phoenix and the technical director, and the other, which is even more important.
Well, on the line cannot get a back. Come out and come in back. Come out and come in back. Yeah, people, the line cannot get a little bad. So I want to make sure you are here properly. All right? Smash the like button, people. Like up the show, people. Like up the show. So I just want Craig to win the cup so most Jamaicans can see all he has been saying. It's true. Listen, it'll be a great story if Mona High School can pull off this Manning Cup, people. I'm telling you, Ryan, bedtime, put on the book, brush your teeth. You brush your teeth already? Time for you to go to your bed. All right? Bedtime. Go on, bedtime, 8 o'clock now. Yes. Craig, are you in me, Craig?
Yes.
Okay, much better. So continue.
Yeah, as I was saying,
Mm-hmm.
right, I wear 2 hats.
Mm-hmm.
Several, but 2 most important ones is as technical director and owner of Phoenix All Stars Football Academy.
Mm-hmm.
Technical director at Mona. We have a program at Mona, system at Mona with coaches that we've developed at Mona.
Mm-hmm.
But the most important one, which is as the manager for Phoenix Sports Management and its players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that it's my job and mandate to make sure that the players transition into professional opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
It's my job to make sure that Leon gets all that he needs to get in professional football. So while it's important to be that Mona to do well and to show their quality, it's more important that the players also get to see the next phase in their careers. So we have about 6 to 7 players that are between 17 and 18. And we also have the older ones who are between 19 and 20, which we will be going on tour in late November into mainland Europe, Belgium, Germany, to seek opportunities and seek to move these players, including Whisper. So that's why Whisper would say to you that this is his last time playing Manning Cup. And so it's important that we understand that whilst Manning Cup is important to the schools, professional football and opportunities are important to the players. Yeah? So the players will have fun and will feel good winning for the school, We love the school. We love Mona. We have put a system in place. We have put a coaches in place. Not just Mona don't just have one coach. Phoenix don't just have one coach. We have a plethora of coaches. A management system that go all the way down to Casey at 16, who is practicing to drive, running the things properly, taking teams into mainland Europe with Auntie Shelley and company, and learning how to be a manager so that the succession continues. So might not be that Mona next year will have nothing to do with the progress of Mona. They will continue because they'll continue to play the same system, continue to develop the same players, and more players are going to want to stay at Mona or go to Mona because of the opportunities that will come for the players in the next phase. If I can move 5 players into mainland Europe that played Manica for Mona this year, what will it say to the players that are left behind? Work hard, perform, win money cup, do what you need to do, play the system, and you'll get your opportunity. But if I keep focusing on money cup, I'll be just like the rest of people out here. That they're really just like a hamster in a cage, spinning in a circle, going nowhere. Yeah, I need to ensure that these players move to the next level.
Yeah,
that's my job, and I take it seriously.
Yeah, and really appreciate you explain that, because playing Manning Cup it's one, but getting to the next level they need better football facility, better education to further them football knowledge to take them to the next level to be a professional player. So it's not
truth be told, the education that they're getting at Phoenix is on par with or above most of the top professional clubs, youth systems, because a lot of people say, oh well, we need to get educated in Belgium or in this or in that, right? But if my process, go on, case, if my process is what I've taken from Belgium, what I've taken from Germany, what I've taken from Slovakia, Austria, right, France, and utilized it in my academy and added our own methodology, then the chances about Leon Bailey was developed in Europe, it was developed at Phoenix. And he's doing wonders over there. So we have many other players, not just Leon playing. We have players, we have 32 players all over Europe, right? From different countries. So if we can go and continue to develop players at our academy here in Jamaica and export them into mainland Europe, the idea of saying, oh, they need to get a better football education. No, they don't need to get a better football education. They need to be in a position where they can play against and with those players that are playing for those clubs and dominate. So when I send Whisper to Genk, I'm not sending Whisper to go learn nothing. I'm sending Whisper for go kill people. You understand? Bust up the net and score up some goal and become the next Leon. You understand?
Yeah.
But not in the next Leon, it to become the Whisper. You get me? Have a more identity, not follow nobody. And the same for Duvey, and the same for Dante Peralta, and the same for all of the players that we have. Saying the whole of them. You understand? Theo. So it's a transitional period, and I believe that our methodology here in educating our players from skill sets going all up is taking everything that we have learned from Europe while I was there and utilizing it here. You get me?
Yeah.
If we needed to go to get English education, why are we going to Aston Villa and beating them 7-4? Why are we playing Crystal Palace and giving them 5-0? Sometimes people always see the grass as green on the opposite side. So they want to get the education without educating and stuff. They want to get their education in a foreign country, not realizing that it sometimes better way there. If you have somebody with the sense to do it, one case. Yeah? and the experience. So for me, I'm not showing off, but I spent 1 year in Slovakia, 2.5 years in Belgium, 6 months at Ajax, X amount of time in Germany, learning. Yeah. Now, then I came back to Jamaica and I incorporated all of that with track and field training. Why I think the Mona boys look so? They're running after training is done and working so hard. They're running 6 back-to-back 400 meters.
Yeah.
So them fit, them strong, them can't tired. You get me?
Yeah.
So we should recognize that we are more than just a pinhead in the world of football. We could be so much more. But because we're accepting that we are who we are, we're not aspiring to be more than we ever were. You understand?
Yeah.
So for me I push for them to believe in themselves. Believe that they can go to a higher level to be the best that they can be. To be better than everybody else in the world. And that's the plan, my friend.
Yeah. Yeah. But based on what me I get from you, this is not a first trip. Yeah, do this for years. Taking more than 23 players playing against some of the best team them across the world and things. So this is not a 1 year thing. This is over 10 years, over 15 years.
Of course, we've been doing it to develop the talent.
Yeah.
If I keep my players in Jamaica and play Money Cup every year, how are they going to have confidence to stop this? Confidence, one. Confidence to beat. You have to guess. Confidence to beat. That they can go on in a Real Madrid stadium and beat Real Madrid. I believe that they can. They'll never believe that if I keep them here. They have to go and play against Belgium, play against Holland, play against Germany. And they will and believe in themselves, and these boys do. And that's one of the things that we need to do. And keep doing it.
Definitely agree with you. Definitely agree with you. But just I hope all of them can get a contract when they play against his top team, especially the farm. Most of them in right now, going into especially the end of November. You know, going into the for the year done and stuff. But I think you have some quality player on the Mona team, and I like the way how them finish game. It's not how you start it, how you finish it. And
I don't only, you know what I mean? I don't only, yeah.
I
understand.
Craig, I has never seen a schoolboy team from the day I watch schoolboy football. It's not the way how them end the game, it's not the way them start it, way them end it. Them never stop run. I watch them play against Campadona and I say, no. If them play every game like this, them going to run schoolboy because especially the last 15 minutes in a game, schoolboy get tired, players get tired. And I see Mona take Campadona to the high places and bring them back down to earth. And I say, wow. If them have them type of fitness, team in the Manning Cup have problem. You understand? Team will be in the Manning Cup have problem against this Mona team. Play, cope with them. They have a never die attitude. You know what I mean? I'm really like them for that and stuff. But but it's going to be because Manala is still Craig. You in the Manning Cup already have a nice reputation, but you coming in and playing the Manning Cup, you give more eyes, especially in the diaspora, to watch the Manning Cup. Cause me do the watch along with the and people them like, yeah. The people them in the diaspora really tune into the Manning Cup because of you. You understand?
The boss are driving. Thank you. Come on now. Come on. All right, come on. Boss is a big driver in our Ryan.
Yeah, me know from Sha baby man. All is case,
16.
16.
Just turned 16 in September.
Well, one thing, Craig. Them can say arrogant, but me can tell you this. Most of the youth them come around here. Them learn to cook, them learn how to jive. Sharky always a drop off in the bread van downtown. New King, yo, me respect that
Mikey.
man. You know what I mean? Me really respect that man.
Hello, little. Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
Craig.
Bag in the car. Bring it in. Oh shit, the gate open cases. Sorry guys, sorry. I've locked the gate, man. Electric gate now work, so dog would
Yeah.
all touch the road. But as I say, Ryan, you have to develop. Treat a man as he is, and he shall remain that way. Treat him as he could become, and he will aspire towards it. You see? So we have to always try to build others. And a lot of people believe that if you hold back others and hold on to what you have, you're going to keep it. You're not going to keep it. You're going to just done it because it can't last forever. But if you seek to improve others and help others, then you will continuously have a source of growth and support. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's why I operate the way I operate. Teach youth how to drive, prepare them for life. You understand?
Yeah, I love that, man. Me have to give what Caesar during the Caesar, Virgin. Car, driving, especially them a play professional football. Them when them go foreign, them need to learn to drive. That them not going to
Hold on.
get a family member.
Casey, turn off the car light. Hold on. Turn off the Jeep light. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Listen, you need to make sure your players then get independence.
Nah, area low, Craig.
Yeah, what I'm saying is you have to make sure your players get independence.
Mm-hmm.
They have to can drive. They have to can cook for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
They have to be in a position where they are able to survive in a foreign environment without mommy and daddy around to help.
Yeah.
You know?
And how crucial it is, because a lot of people don't know that most of these footballers were playing in the highest league. Most of them live by themselves and told a look while them get them parents and them get them chef and all of these stuff. How important is young player have to learn how to drive, especially to drive go out training them over their morning time and
Of course, very important because I tell you this, even if you get a contract and the contract include a car, if you're not a license, you can't get the car because the club going to tell you, say, you're going to expose them insurance.
yeah.
So you have to learn to drive, you have to get your thing. Me have my daughter drive from 11, 12-year-old.
Yeah.
I teach her every day. I have her the things, manage players, manage team, take care of them, guide them, rough them when they're ready. Everybody at Phoenix Parade, I can't see them. You understand? I have Auntie Shelley, our stepmother, who deal with you, them properly, make sure them understand themselves, guide them, how they must carry themselves, how they must behave. Whisper Shelley baby,
Yeah.
When we saw say Auntie Shelley, and just squat. Because I know say, she love him, but she not ramp. So him have to fly straight. And these things are important.
Boy, Craig, me have respect you, because Kylian Mbappe didn't have no license, he have to have a driver. And to know that most of your players, put them on the vehicle. I can tell them know that they are fuck.
Yeah, man, we do that from early.
Because it a part a lot of players not understand say, driving is a part of the package as a professional player. You have to know to drive yourself, go to training.
Of course. Absolutely. Not just driving, just how you deal with your life.
Yeah.
How you deal with your
Definitely.
life.
But Craig, me not lie still, although you say not winning the Manning Cup. It's more about professional. It would be a great story for the first time Mona win it, and it would be great for you and the players and everybody around.
Well, we'll continue to try and continue to do the best that we can. But as I said, the ball round.
Yeah,
So a man cannot score like a lucky goal and block you. Goalkeeper can make a mistake. You know?
yeah,
Referee can rob you. So
yeah.
much things can happen.
Mm,
But it is not the result of the game as much as how you play the game, you know. You
mm,
understand? It's not the result of the game. The 1986 Jamaica College Manning Cup team. We didn't win Manning Cup, you know.
yeah.
But amongst all Jamaicans from that era, we were the most respected Manning Cup team.
Mm,
Because we played the best football.
mm,
It's not always the best team. I remember one year Brazil had a rotten team. And Brazil never win.
yeah.
I think that was the year when Italy knocked them out also. You remember that year there?
Oh, 06.
Yeah, I think so. When
Yeah, when
Rossi and his friend them kill them. Them time
yeah,
they have Zico and Eddie and all of them top man there. I play. Yeah? So
yeah.
it's about
Renaldino and all of them.
yeah. So it's about doing the best that you can do, hoping for the best, and ensuring you stick to a system
So
and
Craig,
develop a
the
system.
people them saw the 1982 World Cup yata, not the 2006.
Yeah, but the 1980 World Cup. But all in a
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
But I can tell you, you had Eddie, Socrates, Junior, Oscar. Me I tell you that side them bad. Me not see the next Brazilian side good like that and they never win World Cup.
Yeah,
So if them not win World Cup, what am I to worry about Little Manning Cup? What we need to do is make sure so them youth get a good chance to help themselves and them family.
mm-hmm,
You understand?
mm-hmm.
And now, but in truth and fact, JFF can't come and say, Whisper no good. I'm not feeling the under 20. Them can't come and say, Duby, my centre half no good, or Dante Peralta no good, or Zane Pinnock no good, or Denzel McKenzie no good, so them not feeling the national team them. So in truth and in fact, the objective was achieved. Because
Yeah.
we play against the best of what you had to offer. And we dump them up.
Yeah, this man could them.
You understand? So, yeah, what else do I have to prove? We don't have none to prove.
Mhm. Yeah, but Craig,
No,
yeah.
it's not about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about that. My mother teach me to be humble, you know, brother.
Yeah,
Humble and be grateful for what God gives me. But she also says, stand up for your foot and stand up for yourself and stand up for your people. Right? So, there's a saying, and I want you to think about this saying, right?
mm-hmm.
The, the man who sees injustice being done and does nothing about it is worse than the man who does the injustice. You understand that?
Yeah,
A man who say a crime and commit, I know says a crime.
mm-hmm.
A man a hold a little girl and a rape the little girl and a go kill her. And a man see it and stand up and don't do nothing about it. It's worse than the man who do it, you know.
True.
Because he should know. The man who do it probably is a sickhead or something. But you who watch it should know the difference between right and wrong and do something to stop it.
Yeah,
So if I'm in a position where I see the injustice that go on in Jamaican football, and I sit down and say nothing, then I'm worse than the man them who doing it.
yeah,
So I have to call them out. I have to show them. I have to call out Speed and impress them. I have to show the world what they're doing. And then we have to show the world how talented these kids were that they left out. It's
mm-hmm.
not today them leaving them out. Them leaving out Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey never played for Jamaica till in 22. Kyle Butler them totally destroy him. Travis Blagrove, big centre half. so many players. Kemar Reed is still the top player in the friggin' Maltese Premier League, and them don't call him all now. Yet them a call some little Jamaican Premier League baller. I mean, I tell you, when we watch a Premier League, ask any Phoenix man. When I go to Jamaica Premier League, you know, within 10 minutes of being there, I'm snoring, you know. 10 minutes. Me asleep.
You're serious, Craig? Or you just a joke?
I am dead serious. Hold on, man. Let's see funny ball like that. Casey! Hold on. Casey! Casey! Yo, Bieber, see if it's to my daughter, then tell her to my shout her, please. My daughter, see if it's here. Just go to foot of the stairs and shout her for me. She named Casey. Tell her to my call her. You gotta see, me not say nothing to you. Me and my daughter went to a Premier League match this weekend. Go watch
Yes, put it to sleep.
I'm gonna go watch. Who was it playing? I think it's Humble Lions. Cause Shoeshine was playing for them.
Humberland and Mullines.
Mullines. You know, so we leave within 30 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
30 minutes from this, as the game starts, 30 minutes later, I cut.
Yeah. So
man, drop asleep.
So basically, the game dead. You not learn nothing. So it's boring. So you put it to
Just
sleep.
imagine, you know Shoeshine for years though, right?
Yeah.
Shoeshine plays central midfield. Central midfield, Shoeshine playing now.
Mm-hmm.
That make no sense to you?
No, Sunshine is a winger.
Okay.
Winger.
Okay.
Bro, people, let me tell you something about Sunshine. On it,
yeah. You have to tell me about Shoeshine. I mean,
no, me I tell people them. Me tell the people them. People, Shoeshines. When Craig stayed at the stadium on it, garden and say, yo, Shoeshine, don't turn it back. Shoeshine that go up. Me I tell you, say, yo, him skillful. Pace, he kick the ball like a gunshot come out of him foot. On him 2 foot them. You know much goal them man they broke up. Just like when you see Whisper and Bailey them and kick the ball. Kyle, the whole of them kick the ball like a gunshot. And Craig, when Craig a play for Aberview, him kick the ball like a gunshot. So I don't just know these things, but I watch the Premier League, you know. You know what I mean? But I never told me I do the watch along, but some of the game them really need to improve and the game kind of look a bit boring still. I not learn. Some of the
game must boring because the man them not technical and the man them are coach it, not educated.
True. Craig, you know one of the things when me disappointed, I'll tell you some of the things me disappointed. You see half the ball movements in the Premier League so poor. They run off the ball and they create chance.
Dead.
When them reaching at the final third, them just give away the ball just easy. Them not come on.
Because they're not technically developed.
Yeah.
You saw the you see the Mona team play?
So me see at one time I see them play. Recite a highlight.
You see any man on Mona team take the ball off him left foot and put it on him right? I'm just kicking
no.
it and put him off.
No, man, most of your player them from a long time, Craig. Can use both feet. 95% of your
let me show you a thing. You see the youth who start a centre half? It is. The second half, 20 minutes of the second half and play forward. You see the man who start a centre forward? 20 minutes of the second half and play centre half. Is it the man who start a right wing?
Yeah.
25 minutes of the second half a left back in play. The man
So
who start a central midfield.
Different position.
The man them all over the place. And it gives us a chance to play the full press system because man I get rest.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
My man them going on the back. My players them going on the back for resting, brother. You understand? So anyway,
yo, Craig, the game, me nah lie. I'm have this conversation with a whole heap of people, and they might be things I'm foreign minded, but the game, the off the ball movements, them control, them first touch, 90% of the man them poor, Bridget. 90% of them poor. And the coach them, yo, like a football way. they really behind. So when you see me at the JPL and me I watch it and me I talk about it, me I watch it, me no nobody say me no watch the league and me I criticize the league. Me I watch it, the thing hasn't improved. When it come on to sponsor and them thing, it has improved a lot. Yeah, it is getting there. The professional is getting there, but play.
What I might even consider doing at some point is joining up with a Premier League team
Mm-hmm,
just to go and say, listen, this is how you should be playing.
mm-hmm,
Just go beat up the Premier League team and win them. I
yeah,
will beat them in a practice match, you know. But nobody
yeah.
don't know about them something. So maybe we should go and have some of our players play in the
But
Premier League
what
while
about
we're preparing
Craig?
to move.
You talking about that? What about you start from scratch? I know you want to send a player them, but the main goal is you just keep on sending them. Why you know like enter the major league and come right up tonight?
First of all, Cassava fight against me, so them not let me in. Yeah?
So, no, Craig. Me know the fact. So you really think if FC, your academy, decides say you turn it now, you're going to register at the lower level and come up, you're going to really get that fight? Okay, what kind of last, Craig? So, listen, people, smash the like button, man. Come on, people, man. We even have 100 people on the like. Craig, disconnect. I think Craig disconnect it. Now allow me for connect to him. But people, like up the stream, the people, man. We have almost 160 of you guys in here. Get the thing, the people, man. Like up the thing, people, man. Like up the video, people. Stop what you're doing. Martin, Porter. No, like up the stream, no, man. Like up the stream, people, man. Like up the thing, Bridging. Brown. Like up the thing, brother. Entertainment. Like up the show, man. Please, man. Jason Guna, like up the show, brother. Like up the show, people. Get it to 150 likes, people.
Hey, bye, guys. Hey,
Yes.
bye, guys. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So you think you still think say if you have a giant up that you get a fight?
I think it's not about getting a fight. We know I'm playing in a little bush league, them either.
No, you just want
I've been having some discussions with
yeah.
actually 2 Premier League clubs. And I'm leaning towards one.
Yeah.
And we may look at joining the Premier League
Yeah.
and trying to implement the systems there
Yeah.
so that others will also start to follow. So it will become a better league, better players being developed and used there, and the national team will have a better crop to draw from, you know?
Yeah.
But as I say, I don't want people to think I acting like I'm the end all be all of football and I'm the greatest football mind and everybody must bow down to me where football concerned. No, absolutely not. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to do my part, you know? And the hurtful thing about it, you ever heard the story Joseph's coat of many colors in the Bible?
Now read Bible.
Well, you should. It's a good source of education. It is a historical document that has good. Remember, there's a lot of different people write up the Bible and them, so it's inspired. Yeah, but it's a good source of education. There's a chapter at Matthew 15 that says, "I send ye therefore into a den of wolves, so be as peaceful as the dove and as cunning as the serpent." That Jesus I tell him disciple them when he must send them out, you know. Because a den of wolves out there, no, brother. So be peaceful, but use the at the same time. Yeah? What I was saying to you about the idea of me and football. Joseph's coat of many colors was Joseph was the favored son of Jacob. They have 11 other brother, right? So basically, the man, them, because them jealous of him, them fight him out and get rid of him. Them throw him in a hole first. Then them say, okay, them can't leave him at the hole. So them just go sell him into slavery, right? In Egypt. So he became a slave in Egypt, you know. And at the end of the day, he became, because he was a good person, he became the right hand of Pharaoh in Egypt. Now a famine coming up. So nobody now have food to eat, but Egypt was bad. Joseph get a vision, so him tell Pharaoh, and Pharaoh save up him food and store it up, the grain and things. So when the whole of everybody else are dead for hungry now, them have about the Pharaoh and go beg him food, or them whole nation and go dead for hungry. So is it the same brother them are selling him in a slavery? Eh?
Yeah.
Him have to turn around and save them from death by giving them grain from Pharaoh, Egypt, thing there. So if certain situations didn't happen to him, he would not have been able to save Israel and the people them. You understand? So I don't really hate the man them who fight me. Because if them never fight me, I wouldn't go to Europe.
Yeah.
If them never fight me, I wouldn't be so passionate about learning and get educated and realize the recipe for our success as a nation and bring it back. You understand?
Yeah.
So when really in a whole now animosity to them, to the people in the past, whom all animosity to is speed. Because what Speed has been doing since him getting position in the GFF is to be forcing in his players that are not necessarily the best and pushing out other players that his club won't get any money off if there's a transfer, and utilizing the national team as a showcase window to try to sell those players, right? Which is unfair. It's unfair not just to Phoenix, but to every other little ball our good one. Them clubs said, no, we're not sending them Cavaliers. You understand? Because him fight them out too. Looking at the Money Cup right now, right? What the star for Georges? What scored the goal for Georges?
I don't really have nobody who has scored over it.
Them have a little youth named Burkett scored 10 goals, brother.
The big head, we the number 9?
The number 10. A little short youth.
Him short and fast.
Yeah. He must score only per goal, right? Score 10 goals for them. That youth they not consider no national team at all, you know. Jamani Bell, right? Theo. Jamani Bell play for Wolmers, right?
Yeah.
And the goalkeeper from Wolmers. If you take out the two of them out of the team, Wolmers down the side, you know. Right? And the two of them come from Phoenix. But nobody never considered a goalkeeper they had for the national team.
Yeah. The Excelsior goalie good too, and him from Mona.
The Excelsior goalie come from Phoenix too.
Yeah.
Yeah? Pusai, my goalkeeper, they found 2 goals and 5 assists in the league. You know? You understand that?
Seems like I get a call, so it kind of messed up. I have to come out and come in back.
Anyway, I forgot my battery are dead.
All right. Big up yourself.
Yeah, look on. I've got feet.
Okay. Yeah, big up, Craig. Thanks for coming. So, people, Craig say I'm going to feed him, dog. So, big up on yourself, people. Appreciate you coming. Hopefully, Craig Butler can win the Manning Cup. And silent these people, it would be good for Mona win the Manning Cup. It would be a big thing in Jamaica. Big thing in Jamaica. You know what I mean? But as what Craig said about the Premier League, seriously, like, we need to improve who coach them. And I think improving our coach, I think that's very, very slow. You know what I mean? Watching the JPL, that's why I really watch it no Martin. Because I know nobody come blind for me. I know nobody come tell me say, oh, I should have asked Craig about him son, you know, man. Which team him son are going, you know, man. But anyway, that's for our next time. You understand? But Boy, may I tell you, star. Only God know, people. Only God know. You know what I mean? Only God know. But people, we have an interview with the Arnett goalkeeper in the Premier League. Yeah, make sure to tune in for that. It's going to be 8 o'clock Jamaican time. All right. I think I should done the video and go start the interview. You know what? I'm going to link up with the player and see if him want to start the interview now. But people, it's a good watch. It's a good watch. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in. I'm giving you a good value for the money. Yesterday, my promise say Craig come on. Him didn't make it. That's why I'm going to make back that video. Get him on the show. And think, really appreciate you guys tuning in. If I have a person name in the title and the thumbnail, say them come on tonight and them they make it. Try get them back the next day. All right, my beautiful people. So I hope you guys can come join me interview, my next interview. All right. So big up yourself, Marcel. Big up yourself. Let me see something if Marcel have arranged. Let me see if Marcel have arranged. Oh yeah, Marcel have arranged, but Martin need to get arranged. You know what I mean? But Martin, whenever I come in, when I come back live, again, I get arranged. Cause I always there. Man. Now I type in a name there. Type in a name there on YouTube and see what kind of name come up. Sports TV. Craig said him watch JPL, him have left in a 30 minutes, guy put him to sleep. But people, big up on yourself. Me have a JPL goalkeeper. Barely when you forward back, me give you a range. You're an entertainment. People, me so forward back, people. Make sure you tune in for the interview. All right? Anyway, people, big up on yourself. Eddie Vision, big up yourself, brother. Nothing but love and respect. See?
Good morning. Just want to say congratulations to Mona High School yesterday for winning yet again another game, keeping 100% record intact, beating Tivoli by 2-0. I also would like to just let everyone know officially that this is my last year coaching in the Manning Cup, and I'll be focusing on the Phoenix, the boys who are now getting ready to become pros. Some of them you will have seen in the Manning Cup this year. You will not see them again. This is the last time they'll play for Mona or KC or JC. We will be moving them out to professional clubs. So enjoy the Manning Cup, people, and understand the importance.
Reggae Boyz fans, don't forget to check out the merchandise. Follow the movements. Support the movements. Purchase the merchandise. Reggae Boyz Nation. We have the hat. We have the cups. Check it out. We have a lot of different merchandise in the store. Show your boy Ryan LFC some love and support. Buying the merchandise. Let me know. What do you guys think about the merchandise? Would you guys purchase one of the merchandise? I would really appreciate it. It help the channel, bro. And it help the channel put back some money in the channel to buy equipment. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Peace.